All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. You know how we do it around here, taking a closer look at some really thought-provoking stuff. And today we're talking about something that, honestly, it's been in the news a lot lately, and it's kind of funny, but also makes you think.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, right? The whole Texas lawmakers trying to rename the New York strip steak thing.
It sounds kind of
Mm-mm.
crazy at first, but it really gets at this bigger idea of like how powerful a name can be, for branding and stuff.
It's 100% a branding move. And I think it's actually pretty smart when you think about it. Like, they're trying to make the Texas strip a thing.
Right, so we found this article called The Branding Power of a Name
Yeah.
that digs into all of this. And it's like, okay, if you're going to name something, how do you do it so it really sticks?
Yeah, and the article makes this point right off the bat, a name. It's not just what you call something. It's like a whole positioning strategy.
Okay, so the Texas lawmakers are saying, New York doesn't own the steak just because it's called the New York Strip.
Hmm.
Texas makes a ton of beef, so it should be the Texas Strip.
And you know what? They're kind of right. Like, New York isn't the only place that makes strip steaks, so why does it get to be the New York strip forever?
But isn't there also this like Texas pride thing going on too? They're known for loving their state.
Oh, absolutely. And that's where the whole branding psychology comes in. They're trying to tap into that Texas pride, make people think Texas strip equals quality.
So like if you see Texas Strip on a menu, are you automatically going to think it's better, even though it's the same cut of meat as a New York strip?
That's the power of perception, right? It's like the article talks about the Big Mac. Could you imagine if it was just called the Double Burger?
I mean, Big Mac is just so catchy and it's become this icon. It's not just a burger anymore.
Exactly. And think about shoes, like Nike Air Jordans. They're legendary. But what if they were just called Nike High Tops? Would they have the same impact?
Probably not. Air Jordans sounds way cooler. You associated with Michael Jordan and all that.
So these examples show how a name can completely change how we see something, even if the product is the same.
Makes you think about how we brand ourselves too. Like, what about your job title or even just your online presence? Does it really represent you well?
That's a great point. And the article asks this question at the end. Can you think of a brand name you think is genius and one that totally missed the mark?
That's a good one. It makes you realize how much thought goes into naming things and how it can really make or break a brand.
And maybe even more importantly, how does that name connect with you as a customer or a client? Does it make you trust them more? Does it make you want to buy their product?
This whole Texas Strip thing, it's not just about a steak. It's about how names shape our perceptions. And I
Yeah.
think that's something we can all learn from.
Definitely worth thinking about. Oh, all right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
And don't forget to subscribe and tell a friend. We'll see you next time.